When most people think of building wealth, their minds immediately jump to the stock market. It's no surprise, stocks dominate headlines, financial advice shows, and investment apps. But the stock market isn't the only road to financial success. In fact, many self-made millionaires have built impressive fortunes without ever heavily relying on Wall Street. There are countless ways to grow wealth through alternative strategies that provide diversification, lower volatility, and even more control over your money. Whether you're skeptical of market swings, looking for new opportunities, or just wanting to explore safer and creative avenues, this video will open your eyes. Here are the top 10 ways to build wealth without ever buying a single share of stock. 1. Real estate investments. Real estate has created more millionaires than almost any other investment vehicle. Owning rental properties generates consistent cash flow, offers powerful tax advantages like depreciation and deductions, and builds equity over time. Whether you're buying single-family homes, multi-unit buildings, or vacation rentals, the leverage you can use with mortgages amplifies your growth potential. Plus, real estate values tend to increase over the long term, providing both income and appreciation. Unlike stocks, real estate is a tangible asset. You can see it, touch it, and control it. 2. Owning a business. Starting and growing a business remains one of the most direct paths to significant wealth. Unlike investing in someone else's company through stocks, owning a business gives you full control over operations, marketing, and growth. Successful entrepreneurs not only earn profits but also build an asset that can later be sold for a substantial payout. Whether it's a traditional brick-and-mortar store, an online brand, or a service-based operation, business ownership can create wealth on your own terms, often much faster than passive stock investing. 3. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer (P2P) lending platforms allow you to lend money directly to individuals or small businesses in exchange for interest payments. By acting as the bank, you earn returns through the interest on your loans. While there is risk involved, borrowers can default. You can minimize it by diversifying across many small loans. P2P lending offers an opportunity to earn consistent income, and in many cases, returns are comparable to or better than the stock market, depending on your risk tolerance and platform choice. 4. High-yield savings accounts and CDs. Although often overlooked, safe and reliable savings vehicles like high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposit, CDs, can be a valuable part of your wealth-building strategy. While the returns are modest compared to riskier investments, the safety and liquidity they offer are unmatched. Especially during times of rising interest rates, certain accounts can provide solid yields without risking principal. Building wealth isn't always about huge gains. It's also about protecting and steadily growing your money over time. 5. Collectibles and alternative assets. Fine art, vintage cars, rare coins, wine, and even trading cards have proven to be lucrative investments for those who know the markets well. Collectibles can appreciate dramatically over time, often unaffected by stock market movements. However, success with alternative assets requires passion, deep knowledge, and patience. When chosen wisely, collectibles not only serve as enjoyable hobbies but also valuable assets that appreciate as demand rises. This avenue isn't for everyone, but for enthusiasts, it can combine joy and profit seamlessly. 6. Precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and other precious metals have been stores of value for thousands of years. Many investors turn to precious metals to hedge against inflation, economic uncertainty, and currency devaluation. Physical bullion, coins, and even jewelry can form part of a diversified portfolio. Although metals don't generate income like dividends or rent, their intrinsic value and global demand make them a reliable wealth-preserving strategy, especially during financial crises when traditional markets falter. 7. Private equity and angel investing. If you have higher risk tolerance and more capital to invest, private equity and angel investing offer powerful wealth-building opportunities. Investing in startups or privately held businesses can yield massive returns if the company succeeds. Many billionaires have accumulated their fortunes by getting in early on emerging companies. Of course, it's risky, many startups fail, but smart investing through networking, due diligence, and partnering with other investors can tilt the odds in your favor. 8. Real estate investment trusts, REITs. If you like the idea of real estate but don't want to be a landlord, REITs offer a stock-free solution. Publicly traded REITs technically involve the stock market, but there are also private REITs that operate outside traditional exchanges. REITs pool money from investors to buy and manage income-producing properties. They are required to distribute at least 90% of taxable income to shareholders, making them a strong option for generating regular passive income. With careful selection, REITs can combine high dividends and property appreciation. 9. Royalties and intellectual property. Owning rights to creative work can create a steady, long-term income stream. This includes music royalties, patents, book rights, and even trademarks. For example, a musician might earn royalties every time their song is played, or a writer could receive payments for a book they authored. Buying into existing royalty streams is also an option through certain platforms. Intellectual property, once established, can continue to produce revenue for decades with minimal ongoing effort, making it a brilliant wealth-building strategy beyond stocks. 10. Franchising. Buying into an established franchise can offer the best of both worlds: business ownership with the support and brand recognition of a proven company. Franchises range from fast food to fitness centers to cleaning services. While they require upfront investment and ongoing fees, the chances of success are often higher than starting a business from scratch. Successful franchise owners can scale by opening multiple locations, thereby multiplying their income streams and building substantial wealth. Building wealth isn't limited to playing the stock market. In fact, relying solely on stocks can leave you vulnerable to market swings and missed opportunities. Real estate, business ownership, lending, collectibles, metals, and royalties all offer proven paths to financial success. The key is to align your investments with your knowledge, risk tolerance, and passion. Some paths, like starting a business or investing in collectibles, require more hands-on involvement. Others, like buying real estate or setting up royalties, can be more passive over time. No matter which routes you choose, the most important ingredient is consistency. Wealth grows over years, not overnight. Diversifying beyond stocks can not only protect you but also open new opportunities for growth, security, and financial freedom. Start exploring the alternatives today, and you might just find a path to wealth that's even more fulfilling than Wall Street.